Greetings, everybody. How you doing? This is your boy Jedediah, aka Black, and we're back. We're gonna try this one more time. Tonight, we're gonna be honored to actually hear from a first-hand witness who was actually in the facility of the restaurant when this now viral moment has happened. Her name is Rashema Lewis. I need you all to do me a favor and share this, because she's gonna come on and she's gonna share some things with us tonight that I think is very important. But while we're waiting on her to come back on, what I'm asking for the public to do, because she is nothing short of a hero, and it is because of her selfless bravery that we were able to see something that we probably would have never seen in our lifetime. We've now seen something that many people are still wrapping their minds around. We finally got to see a black woman get justice in America for something that they tried to railroad her in. We saw a victim almost be victimized again, but because of the selfless bravery of Rashema Lewis, that didn't happen. So in just a moment, we're going to be hopefully being able to connect this time. We had a little technical difficulty before, but I hope that we'll be able to get her on, and here we go. Right. But before, I've sent it to her, but while she's doing that, if you all could do me a huge favor and just send her the love that she deserves right now on this live. Y'all could just send the hearts, share the live, tell her how you feel. I think that would be phenomenal, because she deserves to feel like the hero, the shero that she is. So here we go. We're adding her, and we're waiting for her thing. Amazing. Amazing. And then if we cannot get her that way, I'm gonna just end up calling her phone, because we're gonna get her on this live. Where is my other device at? I don't know where my other device at, but we still having some technical connectivity issue. But actually, my bars are good now. So come on, Rashema. I see you trying to accept it.
The whole thing. This is good. Wait a minute. Look what we need to be talking about right here.
Rashema, do you have someone else's? Text me on here, because I see that you're trying to accept it. I don't know why it's not connecting. But if you could do me a favor, is there anybody around you who has a phone that you can utilize theirs and connect in through their Facebook? If not, I'm so sad to say I don't know what we can do. I have my other phone. I don't know where it's at. You got a number?
Huh?
You got a number?
No.
Okay. Okay, y'all. If I can't get her on, we're gonna end up calling her phone. But I'm gonna get her on this live. She's actually trying to accept it, and we're having a little connectivity issue, and that's crazy, because I ain't never had no connectivity issue. Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna call and come right back on the live. Call your phone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rashema.
Yes.
Hey, I don't know why we can't get connected on the live.
I don't know, because I go in and I went out your page and I went back in, and then I did the send request. I sent it, but it ain't doing nothing.
Do you have is this an iPhone? You got FaceTime?
Oh no, baby, I'm not an iPhone user.
I'm so sorry to hear that. That might be the problem.
My son have an iPhone.
Could you see if we can go? Do you think that you may be able to go through maybe another page?
Let me see.
Try to go through another page, and if you can't, we'll.
I can FaceTime you.
If it's not even maybe FaceTime, or if you can go through another Facebook page or through another phone and see if you can get a connection that way. But if not, we'll just do it this way.
Did you see the other request?
somebody said that you may need to update your app. Well, if that's the case, she ain't gonna be able to do that now. But you all, this is Rashema Lewis. Rashema Lewis is the young lady who decided to release the video footage that she recorded while she was there, physically there, on doing the incident that many people have talked about at many dinner tables across America now. This thing has literally touched every crevice of our country, and we have celebrities, business owners, philanthropists, news media, everybody's talking about it. And I just really applaud her bravery. She is a hero. And that's why I'm asking y'all to definitely share this live, because tonight we're going to hear directly from her. And that in itself is another another blessing and another test of how courageous and brave she is. She wrote. She wrote. And it is so amazing to me that black women, as I said a minute ago, black women stood up for a black woman. What you trying to do, Tom? That's amazing. Tell Tom, do you go do it through his I don't know, never mind. I don't know nothing about that. Absolutely. So if we can't get you FaceTime. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I declined it. I declined it, and I'm on somebody else's device. But go ahead and send the number again. We'll accept it that time. Okay. Jasmine Jackson, you are not going to be able to view it on this page. You can go watch somewhere else. Because we don't got time for that. It's nothing. No. Okay, there you go. There you go, beautiful. So here we go. Here you all. This is Rashema Lewis. Rashema, I didn't even think about the echo. Oh, is the echo on yours? Yeah. So you probably have to cut that one down for me a little bit, Rashema. You'll probably have to cut that Facebook thing down and just talk to me through the phone. Yeah, cut that down. And so here we go. She is. Oh my God! Look at the comments. You're beautiful. Nobody disputing them facts. She's gorgeous. So, can you kind of sort of walk us through that night? Okay. And I was on my way home with my friends. They wanted to stop. My friend and my cousin, they wanted to stop and get something to eat. So we stopped at the Maxwell on 116th Austin. When we got out the car and we was proceeding into the restaurant, the young lady and the man was already arguing when I got there. So they was arguing when I got there. She was explaining to him something about the line. He kept on trying to get her to shut up. Like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to hit you on my grandma. Kept on being, aggressive with her. She was never aggressive. Let me get that part straight. Always stay calm and maintain herself. She never got aggressive. So he kept on being, telling her to be quiet, shut up. So she was, I guess her son had walked in at that point. And that's when you guys can hear in the video, her telling her son to go to the car. And once she said go to the car, y'all hear him say, go to the car, say one motherfucking thing, I'll hit you in your mouth with my grandma. And that's when he hit her he hit her, started hitting her. And everybody pushed me out the door and my phone fell on the ground where I fell to in my phone. So wait. Now, I didn't even know that. So you saying that the people who panicked pushed you down? Yeah, they pushed me down. So I broke my phone. So I can't use my phone unless I got my what you call that? Speakerphone. Your speakerphone? My stylus. Stylus, yeah, my stylus. Oh, you do got Android. You fancy. Huh? Yeah, that's Android. Yeah, Galaxy lady. Samsung. Don't play with me. I love Galaxy. I love Samsung. So you did not, so basically you was in there trying to get food. You saw the sister there. What made you record? I don't know. And I usually don't record. He was so aggressive. He was like, I don't think he was himself that night. I really don't. I don't know if he was drinking that night. I don't know what was going on.
but I can tell you he wasn't himself. Now, usually, I'm telling me, I would rather say something like, could you calm down, leave her alone? But looking at him, it was nothing I can do with that man because he was so angry. I believe if I would have said something, he probably would have attacked me too. So at that point, all I can do was pull out my phone and record.
So when I talked to you, you talked about having witnessed this, having recorded it, and 6 or 7 days later, you said you watched something on the internet that also motivated you to share. What was that?
All the comments, how they was bashing that black woman, her son, like they was just this, like she just sent her son in the restaurant and said, just shoot a random person. Just like she was this bad mother. And we as black people, we get painted in that light all the time. And as a black woman with black boys, I would not.
And so you said, I gotta share this.
I would do it again because they always tell us to be quiet. Everybody, they got us in so much fear. I don't fear nothing.
I love that.
Nothing.
I love that.
Nothing. Because I would want anybody to do the same act for me if me and my son was in that situation.
That's amazing. But everything you saw as it relates to people saying she told her son to come in there, she was trying to be a man and be combative with him. These are things. No, you didn't see none of this.
No. All the lies where they said told him to shoot him, kept on. No, I never heard that. See, I'm about to tell y'all better stop believing everything this internet tell y'all. Because, baby, I keep telling y'all, fake news. And if you don't believe, you hear it from the horse's mouth. Fake news.
I love it. Is there anything else that you would say or would want to say?
You know that as black people, we need to stick more together.
Yep.
Yes.
Because Cal is not going to get us nowhere. There's too many of our black kids out here getting killed. It's too many. It's like we're at war with ourselves. We at war for what? We all out here trying to survive. But we hate each other so much. And I don't understand that. And I'm a stick and I'm a ride for man all the time.
That's amazing. I got a couple more questions for you, and then I'm going to switch gears a little bit. When you shared the video, what did you think it was gonna do?
What I want, I didn't think what it was. I just wanted justice for that young lady and her son. That's all I was thinking about. And I'm gonna be honest, the person that was on my heart the most was that child.
Yes.
I have sons. I have a son that's locked up right now that I'm trying to get out. Right now, that's going through the same thing in jail. Right now. And I would want somebody to do it for me. I want to touch and hug my son right now.
Wow.
You understand? I'm a mother.
And so what about, and this is the last question, the last two questions. You see people are talking now. No. About the young man, about her son. I'm sorry, I had to think about this. He was portrayed like this kid that just did this. He was like a thug. What did you see with the son? Talk about the son, what you saw.
Oh, when I did my background check and they were telling all the things he have accomplished, how he was just graduated from grammar school on his way to high school. No, I couldn't allow that. That boy ain't even finished living. No, he deserved a chance. Because he a hero, because he helped save his mother's life.
Yes.
Because honestly, looking back on that situation at night, I don't think that young man would have got down, would have stopped. Because he kept on. It just wasn't like a one hit and leave it alone. It was multiple. And he did what any son would do for their mother. That's a man's instinct to protect his mother and his sister. A woman, period.
I heard that the place was packed. Like it was a lot of people.
The place was what?
Was it a lot of other people there that could have possibly intervened?
No. It was the young lady that was arguing. The guy that she was arguing with, it was an older man in back of her. Then it was another older man in back of her. Then it was the young lady I was with. Then it was me.
Jesus.
So that's what. And then it was the girl on the side that I think the young man was with. The one that y'all heard in the video saying he told you to shut up. I think she was with him.
Okay.
So that's a total of 2 men, me, 6 people? No, it wasn't crowded, no. Okay. Not at all. Not nobody there that could have got that man off of her, no. Because the 2 men that was in back of her, they was old. Like one had looked like he was about in his 80s, and the man that was behind him wasn't that much younger either. Then you got 3 girls in there.
Yeah. I want you to know the one thing that I love about you is that you never was looking for credit. Even when I called you, you was not looking for credit. But I wanted to tell you on this live, and I'm pretty sure everybody on this live feels the same way. What I told you on the phone. You a hero. A shero. You are a shero.
I got rewarded when when God allowed me to help him. That was the biggest award he could have gave me, to allow that mother and that child to walk away and have a second chance.
But do you understand that there's so many people who, even myself, you know, we might have done our little parts, but do you understand that because you did that brave thing, that this family was released? You know, you know God really did use you for that, right?
I know, because I was trying to get home all that night. I even called my son to try to pick me up, and he wouldn't come. I knew, I felt something was going on that night. I knew it. And I wanted to get home bad. I even called my son. He wouldn't come get me. Nobody would come get me. So that's how I ended up there. Because I would have went home. I wouldn't have been in that situation if my son would have picked me up. But he said no. So that's how I ended up staying, and they picked me up. So I look at it that God wanted me to be there because he knew I was going to do the job that he needed me to do.
This is a question that someone asked me to ask you. What do you think that we as a community can do to heal how we handle each other, how we view each other, heal our situation? What do you think?
I think we need to learn how to deal with our emotions. People don't know how to deal with their emotions. And I can be honest, it's something that I'm working on. I used to be that girl, somebody say something to me, but, people that don't know how to deal with their emotions. And I have, you have to sit back, and ask yourself, why you feel like this way? Why you hurt? What hurts? What making you hurt, And start being a little more kind to us, to our neighbors and stuff. I've been living on this, where I live in, for years. And this world has became to make us so distant. I mean, we grew up, we all helped each other on the block. We cleaned up together, we cooked together. Like, this generation is just, I don't know. It's so much hate.
Thanks again. I really want you to know that I just adore you. Like, I really do. I really adore you.
Start loving each other, y'all. Start loving each other. If you can't do good for somebody, I'm telling you. If you can't do good, tell somebody on the street, girl, you look good. You look handsome. You can't get somebody a dog, buy them a coffee or something. That's me. That's how you spread love. Because everybody going through something, whether you believe it or not. Everybody going through something. They might not say it or speak up on it, but everybody going through something. Just try to show a little more love, because we show too much hate. Bring love back. That's what I want.
So, Rahima, I wish that I could have had you come to my house, but I couldn't get you come to my house. Hold on. I wish I could have had you come to my house, but you can't come to my house, and that's okay. But I know that you all were able to talk on the phone, but I want to show you somebody really quickly. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now I gotta.
Hey, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Because I've been looking for you. Don't make me cry. What up,
I see y'all. Oh my God.
She gonna make me cry on here, and I've already been looking crazy, balling my face up in tears. Rahima, you can't even imagine how thankful I am for you. You hear me? Me and my son. I really appreciate you. Okay? We could have still been in there fighting this, coming out of 70, 80,000 for attorneys, trying to figure it out. I thank God he used you. She's gone. I know you still hear me. The video gone.
And she on there doing the ugly cry. I'm not gonna put her back on there because Rashema doing the ugly cry. And now the signal just went out right there.
I'm sorry, I'm an emotional person.
No, it's okay, girl. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. But
I'm glad that I was able to do this for us. Because my relationship with my boys is everything. I love it.
it's
They
okay.
love their mama. They'll do it for me. They'll protect me just like your son do you. And I'm glad he did what he did for his mom.
Well, I'm definitely gonna be calling you because like I said, you are a hero.
Most definitely. Okay, Shiro.
Shiro. I keep saying I'm so sorry. You are a Shiro.
Bernell the hero, you the Shiro. I was the victim.
You are Shiro, and I'm gonna call you back because I'm not done with you. I want you to be thanked the right way, okay?
Yeah.
And Carlisha
Take
is.
care of your son. Hug on him. Love on him for me.
Girl, did you see that video? Even though I didn't want to post it, I'm like, goodness. But yes, trust me.
Love on him.
Trust
He's
me.
an amazing son, and I promise you, God ain't done with him. I promise you.
Thank you so
He's an
much.
amazing boy. I seen that myself. I know. See, I said, God, people don't understand. But I'm telling you, your son is amazing. He ain't done with him, baby.
Thank you so much. And I'm doing the best that I can raising him. So
Yeah,
only God knows. And that's why I'm here too. To thank you, of course, for what you did for us, and also to just talk a little bit to the people because I was bashed and everything. So I thank you for having that heart. Like, this ain't her.
Yes.
You know, you done probably looked at the page a little bit and was like, nah, this is not the type of mother that she is, that they creating her to be. And I thank you for that. I was in jail crying my eyes out when I heard it's another video released, going viral. I'm getting chills again.
Oh, girl.
Right.
You was calm. I say, dog, the story that they played to this black woman, this son. Oh, no.
And I think that's Rashema, that's the one part that I really appreciate you for acknowledging. She was never aggressive.
Thank you.
Never aggressive. So, Rashema, I'm gonna.
People that was out there and want to say what they want to, you had to be there. Just like I told my coach, you had to be there to understand she was never aggressive. You can see it in my video.
Well, I'm gonna.
You never see her.
Rashema, because they can't see you, and I really, really want you to know I appreciate it. I'm gonna be contacting you again. And as a matter of fact, I do know that you'll be on Fox News tomorrow morning, correct? She's gonna also, Rashema is gonna also, she's making herself available fearlessly. She's gonna be on Fox News tomorrow, further sharing her story. And I applaud you for that, and we're gonna be in touch, okay?
And please message me because
They gonna think they stir. We gotta write our own story. We gotta let them know our truth. So they we allow them to do it. We'll be all type of,
Please message me back on Facebook. I got all my people tagging your name. So I got something for you as well. So please message me back after all this, okay?
I will.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
So, in this room right now.
Remind me of the moment.
You all, this, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. First of all, there's a room full of love that I wish that you could see, but you can't see. But in this room is also Camilla, who was one of the individuals who was very instrumental in doing some real work to fight. We got a mother that I just absolutely love, Mama Hood. I got a family here, and I just thank them for coming and visiting me and trusting me with this moment. But here it is, right here on our screen, Carlisha Hood. And I will not ask her to tell the stuff again because she's still traumatized. There's still a lot that it's really hard to, and I don't want to try to keep making her relive the moment. But what I do want her to do, and I asked her to do this, is I just want to know what you went through as it relates to when you were in jail. I just want to know how that affected you.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord. So, I mean, from the beginning, I didn't think that I was even going to be arrested. Of course, I felt that they were going to hold me, at least for a few. But for the most part, What you say? I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, look.
Okay. For the most part, just the whole experience. I've never been in jail. I've never been, locked up or anything. So just the whole experience, just to have to soak that in, and at the same time be away from my child, knowing that my child was also going through the same thing with me, was a very terrible feeling for me. So, in that moment, the whole time I was just like in like shut down, stress mode. I had a face mask on because I really didn't want to be visible at that time, and
But
you all can't imagine.
but this was traumatizing.
Very traumatizing.
And you were toiling, and I'm only reason why I'm saying this is because one thing I do understand that there are things that are going on in court. We're not going into no details. She's not prepared, ready to do that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't force her to do that. But let me say this to y'all. This is why I asked her to come on this live, because number one, I wanted her to hear Rashema. But number two, I wanted y'all to see a little bit of what we've been watching in the background. Y'all allowed the media to give you a narrative, and everybody was tossed with their opinion. When she was free, But do y'all understand that in an overwhelming sense, everybody been telling her, do this, do that, do this, do that, go here, go here. And she been trying to figure out what's the best thing to do. And then she went on there and she was advised to go on things she did. They filed the paperwork. But what I've watched y'all do again is almost re-victimize a woman who is suffering because the village keep on forgetting our role. We have to protect our women and our children. So in emotional turmoil, she done shut down so many times since I've been talking to her, crying and going through all these emotions. I said, you can tell them how you felt, because I refuse to let y'all make her suffer in silence. Her whole world and her son's world have been turned upside down. So now look at the woman in her face. She said in the jail cell, you said you felt like this is the thing that really, really disturbed me. What as it relates to your child, how did you feel? You can't do it, you can't do it. It's okay, you don't have to.
No, I'm okay.
As it relates to your child, what did you say you felt? How did you feel as it relates to things you were thinking about with your son?
Could you repeat
When you was in jail, when you were arrested, the thoughts about your son, what were those?
I can't even. So the whole time, like I said, I wasn't even thinking about my process at that moment. I was just thinking about my son, because my son is not a bad kid. My son don't hang around, other crowds of kids that's out here, participating in all these negative things, and that could possibly put him in a situation to endure that situation he was in, being locked up. So just the fact that I knew my son, number one, watching him be arrested in front of me, put in handcuffs,
Jesus.
Getting his shoestrings took out of shoes, and how he was being handled during that time, and to be separated from me. I've never been separated from neither one of my kids. And to see us have to go in separate rooms, that was a very terrible situation for me to have to endure. And then just sitting in that room, not knowing if they were trying to come interrogate him without me, even though I knew that they couldn't, but I didn't know. Even just going in there asking him, hey, you want some water or whatever. So, but for the most part, just the whole, I couldn't imagine what my son was dealing with, even being in detention.
If I may just do this, because I want, like I said, this is not an easy thing to do, and y'all, this is not my first time doing it, so just pay attention, please. The thing that she said to me that broke my heart is that this woman who's been a victim of this situation said, I don't know. I sit here wondering if I'm going to ever see my son again and be able to touch and hold her son again. The agony and the fear of that alone. The agony and the fear of that alone, I think, is is unbearable. But I'm not gonna have you sit on here much longer. And what I'm gonna do for the general public is I'm gonna ask you all to do me a huge favor. It's okay. What I'm gonna ask you all to do for me is a huge favor, and that is just love on this family in this very difficult moment. I've had the honor of meeting your son. He is amazing. You did an amazing job. So I'm not gonna have her sit on here and ask a bunch of questions. I just want y'all to know that this is a phenomenal woman. She is a very responsible woman. I'm very, very grateful she came and visited with me today. I'm grateful that her family came and visited with me today. And I'm asking for y'all to do the most important thing right now. Let's protect her and let's love on her in this very, 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 very tough time. Is there anything you want to say?
First of all, of course, yes, to the people. I know the first video went out, and I'm not gonna go into details, but I do appreciate everyone that knew me and didn't know me, and just was kind of fighting for our situation with the little bit of information that you all had. I just truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all. I was looking at some of the comments that was shared and things like that. I just want you all to know that you all are a blessing to us as well. Even just being out here going back and forth with folks. And even then, when you all seen the other video that was shared from Rashema, right? That it gave you some victory. So I'm also thankful that I didn't let you all down. All of the support you all were giving me and saying, yeah, they don't look like, they don't, and I from the bottom of my heart, I'm still shaken up about the whole situation. And it's still a lot for me to take in to try to just, not relive that situation and even just being incarcerated. Yeah, but I did want to get on here and thank the people. And I just was waiting on that right time. So thank you for allowing me to kind of give a starter, guys, because I'm camera shy. I don't really be all on live and things, but for the most part, thank you all. And God bless each and every one of you. And please continue to keep us in your prayers.
I think that's amazing.
Yes, shout out
Cassandra Greer. She's so amazing.
There's so many people I've heard that was advocating.
Shout out Cassandra.
And Kim Fox.
Yeah. So let me say this and then we're done. You have. I'm gonna say something. Okay, I'm gonna turn this camera to me for a second. And I didn't need y'all to listen to me. Do you?
Can I get some of that food you cook?
Oh, fine. Let me say this, then I'm gonna get off of it. I'm gonna ask y'all black women to do me a huge favor. If you don't do nothing else, protect this sister at all costs moving forward. And if you all can, listen to me. We gotta make sure that we help them in this transition. So if you are contributing to them, contribute to them through her directly. Reach out to her, contribute to her directly. I'm not gonna put their business out there, but I'm gonna tell y'all this is not an easy lift for this family right now.
No, it's not.
This young man he is here, but I'm not putting him on camera because y'all, it just doesn't need to happen. But if y'all had the opportunity and the honor of meeting her son, you will be blown away at the intelligence and the brilliance and the innocence. Y'all will be blown away. So all I'm gonna say, America, we love that Cardi B, that Nicki Minaj is saying what she's saying, but y'all, let's be a huge blessing to them, and let's hold them up and undergird them in prayer with real resource, with real support, with real strength. And y'all understand this. Attacking people based off of rhetoric, rumor, and innuendo. Everything that has happened to them, it happened suddenly, and they're doing the best they can with a situation that they did not ask for. So it is up to us as a village to get they back, and it is up to us to protect them at this point. You want to say something? Camilla, I love you. Camilla very instrumental in this. Cassandra, very instrumental in this. The family, every member of her family understood their assignment and they did their thing. We hope something was said that added value to your life. Make sure that you treat Rahima like the hero she is. Make sure you treat her son like the hero he is. I just have a problem with saying his name. Yeah. And make sure that Carlisha feels your love, your support, and your protection. And let her know that we love her like the black queen that she is. And I'm telling you this on the record. She never did anything to put a child in harm's way. Stop those lies. She never want to say? She never told him.
Never texted him.
She never texted him. She never called him. She never asked him to do anything. She protected her son. She told him to go to the car. And the thing that is craziest to me.
For a fact, a big fact. And if anybody who truly know me, okay, my kids are my everything. I wouldn't dare have my son. I already knew something was off, but like I said, for the most part, I would never put my kids in a situation like that. Neither one of them.
There was, and I'm just debunking.
I didn't even want my son to witness it. That's why I said go to the car, because he overheard the argument, and that was that.
She was never she never in her tone, and I just want to debunk a couple more lies, and then I'm done with this for the night. And I'm saying this on the record. She never done any of that, and we're done. I hope something was said that added value to your life. You all, Chicago, we love you. In America, sometimes we be tripping. Goodbye.